All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our call with Adisa. As always, please raise your hand and I'll unmute you. We'll start with Tyler Donahue.
Good morning, Adisa. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm curious how you feel about where you are on the football field going into October versus where you were mentally and physically going into September.
I feel a lot stronger, a lot quicker. I feel my confidence is gaining week in, week out. So I feel like we're definitely going in the right direction. It's more about just gaining that confidence, and really just applying it, executing at a high level, the level I know I can. So that's about it.
Rich Scarcella.
Good morning, Adisa, and thanks for doing this. How would you evaluate the team's pass rush till now? And can you talk also about the emergence of Denai and how he's done so far?
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job of pass rushing, especially with the addition of Chop and Denai. I feel like we're just gelling as a group, and it's definitely, you can see the gains week after week. As far as Denai, I feel like Denai is going to be a hell of a player. Like he works hard, he does everything right. He just wants to go get it, and you can see how quick he could disrupt the game with his pass rush ability, combination of size, strength, and quickness. And he's also very intelligent on the field as well, knowing what he's reading his keys and so forth. So he's definitely going to be a great player. But as I said, the pass rush is going to come in, week out, just off of working and practice on it.
John McGonigal.
Yeah, Adisa, do you feel like, look, after missing last season, after the first couple games of this year, working your way back in, and then having 3 TFLs at Auburn, do you feel like that game was kind of a moment for you, kind of an I'm back kind of thing for you, just personally, confidence-wise?
It definitely just gave me a spark, just lit a little fire under me, just saying like, yeah, you still got it. And that's just part of gaining the confidence. Like I said, just the more reps I take, the farther I get away from my injury, is the better I'll play. And I'm definitely looking forward to it and just trying to build off of the positive and, take it in the right direction.
Joe Smeltzer.
Hey, this two-part question. What type of bond have you developed with Chop since he's been on campus? And also, we talked on Media Day about how your injury really robbed you of the chance to have a dominant edge pairing with AK last year. So being the success that you guys have had as a pairing this season, obviously success is always sweet, but does it make it sweeter for you being that you didn't have a chance to do that with Arnold last season because of your injury?
I feel like since Chop has came on campus, he's been like probably the best fit for us. He just, he's like one of the guys, like he's been here since my freshman year. Like it feels like he's been here forever. So, he's definitely a great addition. And just his skill set, similar skill set, just his quickness, his twitchiness, how fast he gets off the ball. It just is a great complementary to another fast edge rusher like myself. So I feel like just me and him is definitely similar to what me and AK would have been last year. So I'm definitely excited to play, finish the rest of the season with my guy. And as far as wait, sorry, what was the second question again?
Just how much sweeter does it make it for you, being that you are part of solid edge pairing this year and you didn't get to be part of one last year?
I mean, everything happens for a reason. It's obviously like, man, I missed out on what could have been. It's always the what ifs. But I'm just trying to live in the moment. I'm glad that AK did what he did because that was supposed to happen. He's a great player. So, but I'm excited for what me and Chop got in store for the rest of the season, and I'm looking forward to it.
Daniel Gallen.
Hey, Adisa, last week, John Scott told us that Hakeem Beamon does a lot of things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet. I was wondering, from your perspective, what are some of those things and how does having him in the middle help you out on the edge?
Man, Hakeem is I would say like a one-of-a-kind player. He's kind of he's kind of a mix, you know, not the biggest D tackle, but his quickness and his power kind of make up for it by a lot. You know, his techniques and fundamentals, if you really look at it, really speak for himself as well. But just his ability to, you know, get up the field and in a hurry, you know, it feels like a linebacker is blitzing next to me all the time, with Hakeem next to me, you know, whether that's us running stunts or, you know, just running a twist or whatever it may be. But like his just ability to get up the field and, you know, take on 2 blocks, 3 blocks at sometimes, just being able to be exceptionally great in his movements, really cause havoc and lets a lot of people run free with him in the middle.
John Petitioner.
Adisa, beyond the physical aspect of coming back from the injury, from a mental standpoint, not playing last year, were there things that you learned, lessons that you learned, or things that you noticed that are benefiting you this year?
Yes, definitely mentally, just learning and seeing the whole formation, just reading keys better, just seeing other people's mistakes and learn from them as well. As far as like from a coach's perspective, and just, you know, seeing how it looks from the outside, that definitely helped. Just knowing how to move on the field, how they want things to look, and how I can put myself in a better position to make plays, you know, help the team out as best as I can. So it definitely helped me on my mental side of just being more aware, understanding, and I'm still have a lot to learn, but, you know, it definitely helped me a lot just off of seeing it from the background.
Andrew Clay.
Hey, Adisa, it seems like you guys have a lot of depth along the defensive line. I think 8 or 9 guys have recorded a sack this year, and the same thing with having a tackle for a loss. And so it's not just one guy, where it seemed like last year AK was like the main guy coming off of the edge to try to get to the quarterback. What does it say about the depth that you guys had this year, and how are you guys able to kind of build off of each other?
It just shows, you know, we can roll guys, we keep guys fresh. And that's when we play at our best, when, you know, we have guys rolling in that's going to, you know, have no drop off and play to the standard that we know we can play as a defense, you know. So that definitely helps, having fresh guys rotating throughout the game and, you know, keeping that pressure on our opponents. So, I mean, it's been great, you know, keeping everybody healthy, and just, you know, playing with this new system that you can see is helping us a lot this year so far.
Tyler Donahue.
Yeah, Adisa, you know, PJ also, you know, trying to get his footing back underneath him through 4 games here. How have you seen him progress coming back from his own injury? And as he gets more comfortable and effective, what does that do for this defense?
That's big. You know, it does a lot. He's right in the middle, on the center of the defense. You know, he's the captain of our team. So, you know, we rely on him a lot, you know, just to be him, to be disruptive. And that's what he does. Now, I've been seeing flashes, you know, just him getting that swagger, just that P look back. You know, you could just see that he's forming back into himself, you know, just as he gets more reps. And like you said, get his feet back under him even more. So, you know, you're going to see more of that with him.
Rich Garcella.
Adisa, a few moments ago, you mentioned the new system. Now you're through about a third of the season. What has it been like to play with Manny at calling the shots? What do you like most about it?
I like the freedom of it. You know, it helps us play uphill fast. Lets us be more free with our, you know, rushes and just cause havoc. You know, it's about causing havoc on defense. You know, it doesn't matter like if it's pretty or not, as long as you're getting it done. You know, you're in the backfield, and I feel like it helps everybody's skill set. You know, we have safeties getting sacks. You know, everybody's getting a piece of it, so it's not just, you know, solely on one part of the defense. You know, it's really a unit thing. You know, as we play together in the system, just learning how we complement each other, getting that chemistry. You know, it's definitely going to hit home even more.
John McGonigal.
Yeah, Adisa, I might be mistaken, but I feel like on Saturday I saw you drop back into coverage once or twice. Is that something you're comfortable with? And you know, is that something that, you know, is new to you? And I guess how have you kind of taken to those limited opportunities there?
You know, when my first play in college was drop back. You know, I was dropping back in coverage. So it's funny you say that. I've never really dropped in coverage as as much in high school, but coming to college, I definitely started to do that, and I've grown to like it a lot, and I feel very comfortable dropping. I'm definitely excited to just get in space, because I feel like I play really well in space, and I just feel like dropping in coverage is like, it's like rushing the passer, in a way, just being able to read, have your head on the swivel. I feel very comfortable in it.
Daniel Gallen.
Adisa, what's it like being a pass rusher with this secondary behind you, with the way that the corners have been playing with all of the pass breakups and everything? What does that do for you as a pass rusher to know that they're back there and playing like that?
It's great, just knowing, have that confidence, on a third down, or even on a second down, just having that confidence that if it goes deep, we have guys that are able to cover very well, play the ball very, very well. So it gives us time to, do what we do up front and, get to the quarterback and cause havoc. So just having that quarterback not look at his first read and just, being very, very, very locked down, that really helps give us time to, do what we do up front.
Time for two more. Andrew Clay.
Hey, Adisa, what's been, obviously new defensive system this year? What's been the key for you guys in the pass rush, being able to get to the quarterback the way that you have? I think you have 13 sacks as a team on the year, where last year you only had 27.
I would say, just getting on edges. Guys can't be with the scheme that we're running. We can't stick on blocks. We have to keep moving. I feel like that's what separates us. We just, we stay active in our rushes and our blitzes, which helps us come free a lot. So I feel like just that relentless effort that we play with as a whole, running to the ball, definitely helps with the overall play of our defense.
Final question, Tyler Donahue.
Yeah, Adisa, a couple of weeks ago, we heard from Olu about what you've done for his game and preparing him for matchups on the practice field. What has he done for you over the course of this year? We've seen you guys battle a little bit, but I know there's been plenty of matchups that we have not seen.
Yeah. Olu is a special player as well. He helps me a lot in practice, especially just taking away my strengths. Just telling me what did I see. When I beat him on a rep, when I beat him on a rep, telling him what I saw. So just that feedback, getting us better, and just his overall plays. Like, I don't think I'm gonna see much tackles that's as great as Olu. So I feel like Olu is a great player, and he definitely prepares me throughout the week.